They told you technology would level the playing field. They said digital tools would give everyone a voice, everyone a platform, everyone a chance to own their future. But what they really built wasn't freedom. It was a buffet where the few take the pie and the rest of us fight for crumbs. Every app, every login, every agree to terms feels like access. But it's not ownership, it's permission. The system learned that people will trade control for convenience, and the longer you stay connected, the more you feed it. What looks like opportunity is often a rental disguised as empowerment. Think about the platforms that promised independence: streaming, selling, sharing, posting. You create, they profit. You work, they measure. You earn pennies while the hosts keep the bakery. The illusion works because the interface feels friendly. You get dashboards, likes, and payout tabs that make you believe you're part of the business when you're really part of the inventory. Ownership used to mean possession. You could hold what you bought, fix what broke, and keep what you built. Now it means a license that can vanish with one policy update. You don't own your music, your books, your tools, or even your audience. You lease them from the platforms that decide when you can use them. This is the digital pie, a system where access is mistaken for control. The corporations bake it, slice it, and decide who eats. The recipe is simple: create dependency, disguise it as progress, and let automation enforce obedience. You can't revolt against what you can't see, and in the digital world, control hides behind convenience. Subscriptions turn this trap into a lifestyle. You used to buy something once. Now you rent it forever. Cloud software, entertainment, even vehicles, every product becomes a payment stream. It's predictable revenue for them, predictable expense for you. They call it service, it's actually servitude. Every notification, every update, every reminder, they're not there to help you, they're there to keep you feeding the machine. They track what you click when you stop scrolling, how long you pause. They measure your behavior the way a farmer measures soil. Because in this economy, you're not the customer, you're the crop. And that crop keeps growing. Every photo you upload, every GPS ping, every purchase, every heartbeat from your smartwatch, all of it becomes data. That data gets sold, traded, analyzed, and fed back into algorithms that shape what you see next. It's the circle of digital life, except you're not Simba, you're the field. They call it personalization. But personalization is just precision control, the ability to shape your desires before you know you have them. The more the system knows, the easier it is to guide. Every suggestion feels natural because the system already wrote the script you're following. Once you understand this, the illusion starts to crack. You begin to see that digital ownership isn't broken by accident. It's designed that way. When everything you own depends on a password and a cloud connection, freedom isn't a right, it's a renewable subscription. The elites of the old world owned land. The elites of the new world own bandwidth. The digital landlords don't collect rent in dollars, they collect it in attention, data, and dependency. They've built a feudal internet where you live on their servers, under their rules, paying with your time instead of your coin. They say information wants to be free. That's true, but freedom for information isn't freedom for you. Because the more freely information flows, the tighter they can weave their nets around it. They can throttle, censor, and prioritize. They can make you pay to reach the audience you built on their soil. They can erase your work with one algorithmic update and call it optimization. Look at the creators who woke up to demonetized channels, shadow-banned posts, and deleted pages. Years of effort gone in a line of code. That's not a glitch, that's control. When your business, your voice, and your community depend on someone else's platform, you don't own anything. You're a tenant in the digital estate. So how do you reclaim ownership? First, understand what real ownership means. It means custody, the ability to hold, store, and transfer without permission. In the digital world, that starts with decentralization, owning your domains, your mailing lists, your content archives, your cold-stored assets. Anything that can live offline belongs to you. Anything that can vanish with a login belongs to them. Second, simplify your dependencies. Every recurring payment you cancel is a vote for freedom. Every tool you self-host weakens the system's leverage. You won't escape completely, but you'll become harder to harvest. Third, shift your mindset from consumer to builder. The internet doesn't reward passive users, it rewards creators who keep their hands on the wheel. The more you automate your income, the more the system re-enslaves you through fees and friction. The more you understand it, the more you can use it on your own terms. Technology isn't evil, it's neutral until someone writes the code. The danger is letting convenience become your master. Every time you trade self-reliance for ease, someone else grows stronger. The tools meant to connect us became cages because we stopped asking who holds the keys. So take back your slice. Back up your data. Learn skills that can't be deleted. Invest in things you can touch, land you can walk on, knowledge you can pass down without a password reset. The world may be digital, but freedom is still analog. Because in the end, ownership isn't about what's on your device. It's about what no one can take from you. The digital pie will always be sliced by someone. The question is, will you keep fighting for crumbs or start baking your own?